this? Are you sure you're ready? Oh, snap. Look at this lake. It's more of a bright green pasture these days. It's been a minute since we hit y'all with an update. We still got a little pond right here with a few fish living in it and swirling around and a ton of turtles. We have a little turtle pond. Thinking about taming them and making them all my pets. But look at this scape. Let's come here to the end of the dock so you can actually see what's kind of going on. So we got this water, and we got this little beaver run right here that snakes through. It's not much. There's about 3 foot of water in the deepest part of this hole, which is pretty sweet because there are some fish living in it. But look out there. There is no water out there. This is just some regular old, just random standing water. But look at that grass. It looks like a tsunami wave right there in the middle of it. Isn't that crazy? That stuff is lush, and I have no idea how tall it's going to get. But just everywhere around, we've got waist-high to neck-high grass as far as you can see. It's a pretty crazy sight out here these days. And I don't even know what to say or what to think about it, but it is crazy indeed. So we haven't really hit y'all with very much of a lake update. You know, in some time, there's actually some really cool plants growing down here now I'm looking at it. Those are pretty sweet. But yeah, it's been a while since we hit y'all with a lake update, and this is basically it. You know, we actually didn't have a whole lot of rain for a little while, and this was all completely dry. Like, there was no water. It was very dry, and you could walk out a pretty good ways. But with the recent rain shower, we've got a lot of standing water, but the lake overall hasn't really filled up that much. There's a couple of boat ramps that you can launch from. One is more easily accessible with a boat than the other. The other one you can launch with a kayak. But even with all this standing water, it is still very, very low. The lake is down, like the lowest it has been. We had that recent rain and actually brought it up about a foot from where it had been, but we had just recently got to our lowest of low. I'm planning on taking y'all around and showing y'all some more places on the lake that are even crazier looking than this. We'll do that in the next video, but the water is barely trickling through the dam, and then they have these other little gates like underneath the levee that are letting some water, but it's moving very slowly. So the lake, what is left of the water, is coming down very slowly, and a lot of the water that is in the lake is trapped by high ground. Like on the creeks, there's high ground, and some of the bigger pools out in the middle of the lake, there's high ground around it. So I'm not sure if the lake is ever going to actually be completely drained. I mean, we are like, how many months has it been now? Like 8 months? 8 months into this, maybe 7 months, 8 months into it, and there is still a lot of water out there. But as y'all can see, not very much water right here. But yeah, look at this right here. Look at these little spade-looking plants. Those are kind of interesting. But I'll tell you one thing that has been going on here. The frogs have been loving it at night. All the tree frogs have been out here calling. There's actually been some bullfrogs calling over that way. The toads already did their spawn. It is crazy. I'm hoping that a big fish will come up and jump right here. I actually casted a buzzbait in this pool of water a few days ago just to test it out, see if it worked. And I caught this big old fish. It was a 4-pound bass, and I could not believe it. It came up and just kaboom on first cast. I was like, wow, there are some monsters living in this puddle. And another video that we're wanting to do is to like just kind of see what is actually living in this puddle. We've thrown the cast net around. We've caught a bunch of small species, but there are a couple of big fish in here. Besides that bass, I think there's some big catfish trap, maybe some carp or buffalo, but I have a pretty big seine net we could run down this thing and probably scoop up some stuff. It would be interesting for sure. Let us know if you'd like to see that. But what I want to do in this video is take y'all out here fishing on the draining lake in a spot that I haven't been to in a while. It's a creek that flows into, like, you see me fish this other creek all the time, the creek that's kind of back over this way. I haven't been there in a little while. I haven't been there since, I guess, the solar eclipse day. But there's this other creek that I haven't been paying much attention to at all. And I know that the water ends like at the mouth of the lake. I know the fish are trapped that are in there. But I'm assuming that if it's a situation like the creek that's over here, that those fish are probably pretty rambunctious and fired up and want to eat some stuff. So we're gonna go check that out here in just a little bit. Like I said, I just want to give y'all a brief little update of what's going on. Y'all been asking a lot of questions. You know, what's the lake looking like? How's it going by your place? What's up? All that stuff. Well, we've got a pasture. I'm about to buy some cattle and I just let them free range out here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. They probably get stuck. It'd be miserable. Maybe some little goats. Maybe we could start like an otter farm or something. I have no idea. I'm trying to be optimistic, but It's very grassy, it's very wet, it's very mosquito-y. We've definitely seen a little uptick in mosquito production. It seems like there's always a lot of mosquitoes out here, don't get me wrong, but it seems like they're a little bit extra rowdy this year. I think this is all just the little standing pools and yeah, not a lot to eat the mosquito larvae. But anyways, that's the little update on the lake, and we are going to go ahead, load up our stuff and go check out this little creek and see if the fish are biting. I'm planning on keeping it simple, just take some topwaters, a little buzz bait, a little frog, maybe a little chatterbait or something. But it should be good. I'm hoping it's good. I haven't been there since they started draining the lake. But yeah, I'm excited. Hope you all are excited for today's fishing adventure and for the upcoming lake updates. There's a lot for us to show y'all out here. It's crazy. So be on the lookout for those videos. But if you're excited for this one, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you at the creek in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're cracking out a divine swim bait, and we're gonna throw it on the back of this buzz bait. See if we can't get something going. I'm seeing a few fish flickering around, but we're just gonna try to cover some water. I haven't been back here in a while. Definitely haven't been back here since the lake's been this low. But it looks good, it looks promising. I'm sure there's some fish in here somewhere. The fish that are in here are trapped, so they really don't have anywhere to go. But looking around, we've got some good stumps, some good cypress trees. We even got lily pads in the water, which is exciting. I haven't fished lily pads in a minute, so we're gonna mess around, throw a frog in those. Oh, fish on! Oh, he's a feisty one! Feisty boy! Didn't take too long to get one, but it took longer than I thought. How long has it been? 13 minutes. 13 minutes to catch our first fish. We'll take it. Not a monster, probably like a 14-incher or so. Healthy, beautiful, largemouth bass. Send it back. I saw some swirlage back here, so he actually came off of that stump and a little pad combination right there. It looked good to me. I threw it kind of into the thick pads and pulled it back, and it was on there. As I was fighting that fish, there was a commotion of fish that swirled off right here. I don't know if they were bass. There's still some commotion. Oh gosh, what in the world is that? Did y'all see that? Oh, there's a commotion going on right there. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was gar or bowfin. I don't think they were bass, based on what just happened just then. I'm gonna throw this frog up in there, but we are on the board, 1 bass down. I would like to catch 5. We've got like 2 hours before it gets dark. We can definitely catch 5. If we catch 5, we want to catch 10, but we can definitely do it. Like, if one were to blow up on it right there, be a good little bass and eat my frog right there in that hole. Oh my gosh, we would. Well, I got bit. Oh my gosh, it was a gar. I saw the pad start sneaking. I was like, oh, it's about to happen. I'm about to call my shot. About to speak into existence. It was a gar. We snatched it away from him. I got that gar. He's got the line in his mouth. Don't break my frog off. It's the only one I got. Get in the boat. He don't even have the frog. He just clamped down on the braid. Y'all seeing this? Well, there's fish number 2. I got a little bit better death grip on him now. Oh, I got cutters. Here we go. I got cutters. Get off there. Hey, there we go. Now we're good, little Jimmy. That's kind of weird. I've never caught one like that before. He actually just bit the line trying to get the frog, and then the line got stuck in his teeth. A little spotted gar, I think. Could be a short nose. I think he's a short nose. Either way, he's a little feisty guy. He wanted some of Kermit. Instead, he got some coleslaw, and I got gar slime on my hands. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, guys. While he was thrashing, that frog was slinging, and it almost slung right into my hand. You can see I got a little cut right there. That's where the hook point almost went to my knuckle. Okay, let's get this thing retied, and let's maybe make a move. Let's maybe move a little bit. Oh. Got him. Big one. Oh, decent one. Yes. On the frog. Haha, he came shooting for it. There was a little shad that got stuck on top of some lily pads. And I was like, ooh, that looks crazy. I don't know if the GoPro was able to pick that up or not, but that was an amazing eat. That fish traveled like 10 feet to come get that frog. He was all about it. That's a good one. He's probably 2 1/4, 16 inches or so. Not a bad fish at all. Nice little largemouth on the frog. We accomplished one of our goals. Little frog bass. Little froggy frog bass. And he was so like amped up for it, like it makes you wonder if there's another one there. He covered so much water and was so aggressive for it that makes you think that he was maybe competing with another guy to come get it. But, oh my gosh. Yep, there was another one. You see how horrible that hook set was? Oh, he came off. Did y'all see how horrible that hook set was? He sneak attacked it. Oh my gosh. Okay, those were definitely some schooling bass. I'm gonna try to back up and see if I can get another one in there. What is this? Oh, it's a bass. I thought I spooked a gar, and I may have. Oh, he came off. Huh. I landed right on a bass's mouth. I thought that as my bait was going to the water, it spooked a gar. It was just possibly a little bass, and he ate it. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a stud. That is a stud. Stay on, buddy. That's a stud. That's what we came for. Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. They're getting bigger. If we would have landed that last one, we would have said they were getting smaller. But that's a solid one. Got him pegged. Yeah. That one there is probably 18? 13 1/4? 13. That'd be sweet. 13 1/4 pounder. 3 1/4 pounder maybe? Look at that. He loved the little buzzbait. And who could blame him? It was juicy coming over that log. Heck yeah, that's what we're after. Nice, healthy 3 pounder. Are you kidding me? Bye. Woo. Guys, this is a deadly little buzzbait. So this is like kind of a more finessey kind of small buzzbait. It's got a clacker on it. Most of the time you'll see me use little head knockers, but recently, all the head knockers that I have, I've just kind of beat them up and they're hard to keep tuned. So I just got this one with the clacker. It's a smaller size and I only got the 3.2 inch Divine swim bait on there, but it's working. A little compact. If you haven't tried running a 6-inch Divine swim bait or a stroker crawl on the back of your buzz bait, you need to do it. They're my 2 favorite things to use. Right now we're using the swim bait, obviously, but go check them out. I'll leave a link down in the video description below at 6 Sense Fishing. And of course you use these swim baits for everything, but I love threading them on the back of the buzz bait. This one here though is a little bit tore up. I don't know if it's gonna swim straight. We'll give it a test, and if it don't, then we'll put a new one on because we got a whole bag. We got a whole bag of them. Heck yeah! There's so many little juicy nooks and crannies out here. He's got his little beaver runs and all these other little side ditches that used to flow into this main creek channel. And it's not really scummy out here today either. It's clean. There's one. There's another nice one underneath the tree. He just slurped it. Just slurped it. Perfect cast too, right underneath the tree. I don't know how big he is. Oh, he ain't that big. He ain't that small though. Oh yeah, they're up here. Starting to get into some action. Hey, there we go. This here's nice, healthy looking. A little more skinny. But we'll take a little post spawn bass. Another like 2 pounder. We'll see ya. I hate how every time I hook a fish, I float back up here to where I caught it at. But you can see that big stomp, tree, some shade, a little cypress knee. Slurped it instantly. How many have we caught now? Is that 5? Give or take, because I had that one hooked on the frog that I let get off, and then I had that other little tiny one get off, but I think we've landed 4. Feels like we've landed 4, but Mike could have easily had 5 or 6 if we tried a little harder. With that one on the frog that got off, I was kind of just in shock with how close it was to the boat and how awful my hook set was. I don't have any sort of specific pattern figured out just yet, except for that the better spots look the best. And if you see a fish jump, throw at it. That's a good spot. That's a good fish. Oh, this is fun. I needed this. I needed this in my life. Another good one. Another good one. That thing's healthy. Golly. That's another one pushing 3 pounds. He's got black lipstick, or she does. Got some little black freckles on her lips. 2.5-er. 2.5-er. Got some cool black spots on him. Just a little pocket in the pads. Man, this buzzbait is deadly. A little deadly buzzbait. Okay, we're gonna send you back too. If we didn't already have 5, that's definitely number 5. 5 quality ones. Buzzbait fish. I think I'm gonna change up my bait now though. It's dangling a little bit. I wish this buzzbait had a little bit of like a screw lock keeper, but this keeper that's on here ain't too bad. Again, there's the bait right there. You saw me get that first one out. I'm gonna grab us another one. I was thinking these were the 3.8s when I first grabbed them, but they're the 3.2s. I'm not complaining though. Usually I like the 3.8. It's kind of my favorite. But honestly, what happened with these were in the back of my truck and they got rained on and they got a little soggy. And not that it really messed up the action on them, but they were just a little bit soggy. And I was like, I'll save those for the back of a buzzbait. And now here we are. That one's not rigged very good, but it got it. Oh, it looks delicious. Let's catch another one. Right there. A pound probably. Hey, listen to this. Listen to this. Oh, it's a big old bowfin. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I got a big old bowfin. Got him.
You did?
Yeah, I got him.
He's trying flopping in the front of the boat, that's for sure.
I got you. Oh gosh. I gotta get him out of the boat.
Yeah, 6 to 8 pound rods up.
Yikes.
Perhaps he's doing the front side broad sunshine.
That's weird.
They were there. I did that probably.
Oh, fish on, big bass. Big bass.
He sounds big.
Yeah, he's big. Oh, he's in the boat.
Oh.
There we go. 3-pounder.
Sweet.
Well, there we go, guys. Got us another large. I've been on the phone with my buddy, just talking about the lake, talking about some fishing schemes. And then now we got this nice little largemouth. I think we're almost at the end of the road. It's crazy looking up here. It's just the creek. This is where the lake usually opens up at. But we're gonna let this little bass go. He's probably 2 3/4. Nice one. Oh, get eaten, get eaten, get eaten. Ooh, that looked good. Ooh, it looked good. He got it. It was good. Got us another bass. I was talking about that big old tree right there, how it looked so good and nothing ate it. Well, this guy came out from there and got it just as I got done saying that. Nice little one, not as big as the one I just lost. He's got stuff in his throat, like he's eating some brim. I don't know if he's got a tail sticking out of his mouth. So about this little hole right here looks very good. I'm gonna try to get stuck in these pads so I can maintain some decent boat position. It's pretty deep right here. There's some swirling going on the back side of this tree. Well, look at these fish. Look at them go. Look at them go. Well, the creek ran out. If you're wondering what the creek flows into, it flows into pretty much nothing. It's all dried up. No water. That's it. We're out here in the open lake bed. Look how tall this grass is. It's like waist deep or waist high. No more water. There's like, you know, some very small little puddles, and there are fish funneling down through this stuff right now. But overall, there's no water, and the ground is pretty hard. You can walk around out here pretty good, but not seeing anything else I can fish. So we're gonna have to get back in the kayak, start making our way back down this way. There's some deer tracks. And head on out of here because it's getting dark. I think we can pick up a few more fish, but just want to show you guys the surrounding environment. It's a little dark out here, but y'all get the point. This would normally be up over my head. It's crazy, but there are still some fish out here. They're just in the creek and not in the lake. There's one. Oh, he's so tiny. Can we keep the little one hooked? I'll know it's been coming off. Yes, we got him. Littlest one of the day. He's hooked the best out of all the fish today too. He's a chunky one. Look how stout that one is. What a beefcake. Okay, we're gonna send him back. That's a good one for the numerical total. So when somebody asks us how many fish we caught, we can tell them however many we've caught. Probably close to 10. We can say we caught 10 or 11. I'll go back and count here in a little while. But we've done well. I thought we were gonna catch some. I thought there was even a chance we would catch them better than what we have, but we've caught them pretty solid. I think if it was more sunny, like a spot like this right here, these pads that are out here over a little bit deeper water, I think that it would play a little bit more. Or even these pads are kind of out into the channel a little bit. We'll come back here on a sunny day and we'll really focus on that frog and try to pull some bass out of those pads. But right now I'm just kind of just keep booking my way back downstream or back upstream to where I'm parked at. Hit some of these high percentage little areas, all these little pockets. Try to wrestle us up 2 or 3 more fish. Oh no! Oh no, he bit it again. What? Oh, okay, I think my frog was just messed up. Here we go. Can we get a third shot? He gave us a third shot. We got him. He's a nice bass. Yeah, the frog was kind of messed up the last couple times. I didn't realize it. Look at that. That's how you want to end the day right there. Choked on it. There's another one. Ow, I got him good. I was not letting that one get away. There we go. Another nice little 2-pounder, probably 2 1/4. Man, what an awesome afternoon this has been. Caught a bunch of bass. I think we definitely got at least 10 of them. We got several 2-pounders, a couple 3-pounders. We caught a gar. We caught him on a frog. That's the most important thing. We caught him on a frog and a buzzbait. Like, is there anything more fun than that? I know there's nothing more fun than catching them on a frog. Even whenever you're missing them on a frog, it's still fun. And that fish bit it 3 times. I don't know if it's the same fish or not. I'm gonna throw in there one more time, but it's late. I'm gonna be paddling back in the dark. Gonna get bit by an alligator. But already here, might as well make one more throw. All right, well, like I said, guys, had an amazing time fishing out here in the creek today. I think it's so crazy the way the lake looks now and how it's not even actually flowing into the lake anymore and how it just ends down there. But there's still plenty of fish to catch out here, which is awesome. And what's awesome is that we caught all our fish on top water today. The buzzbait was the MVP, but caught plenty of fish on the frog. I want to come back out here again soon when the sun's up, you know, really bright and sunny. And I might have these fish a little tucked more into the shade pockets and more like underneath these pads. And might be able to get a little bit more of a frog bite then. But otherwise, had an amazing time. Caught a lot of fish. No kickers, but that's okay. I think there are some 4, 5, and 6-pounders living in this creek right now. We just got to come out here and catch them. But that's for another day, another video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the lake update. I can't believe it. It's crazy out here. But we're still out here fishing, out here having a good time, while we still have some water and some fish to catch. If y'all enjoyed the video, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Help us reach 300,000 subscribers. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.